What's going on, everybody? Beautiful day. Anyways, I just came across some concerning and important information that I want to share with y'all about Chrisean Rock. Because to be honest, we all come across a few of these girls in our lifetime. So be wary. But anyways, Adam22 and Wack 100 was on Clubhouse yesterday.
Village member standing outside the club, not able to get in the club, and allegedly the story was that Blueface was like coming into the club and he told them, don't let that dude in.
Cap.
And then there was another story, and I'm trying to figure out if they're the same story, that Chrisean showed up with 20 Bloods trying to get into the club.
So this is how it goes.
Is it? But are those the same night?
Same night.
Okay.
Baddies, whatever, premiere, whatever.
It was a Baddies. I need to go to the Baddies premieres.
So, well, Adam, you're welcome to go anywhere we at.
There's black women with BBLs. I need to go there.
So it was a cool spot. So
bring me to that.
Blue, they told me, yo, they want me to do this, that. I said, all right, I'm gonna put it together. So I rallied up the troops. I didn't tell nobody I was coming.
Okay.
So we come in through the back. This is how she capped it. We didn't come to the front.
To the Baddies thing.
We coming through the back.
Okay.
I'm 2 sprinters and 3 cars deep, right? It's about 30 of us, 20 of us come in, right? The other 10 is there on security detail outside. Now, I know they there because they're across the street from the front entrance. So we go in, we work the red carpet as you see on social media, me, him, Lemmy, R&B, we all work the red carpet. And then we go into our green room. We're in the green room till like midnight. We take the girls to the area, Blue take the stage at about 12:30 or so, right? So probably about 12:15, the security tells us, Chrisean tried to get in. She in the front with 20 dudes, right? Now it's black pea stones in the venue. I see them, I know them. They spoke to me, right?
Just on some regular shit, like, or they were with somebody, or
no? They was in Natalie Nunn's area.
But it's not a gang-oriented thing. It's just like a few members here and there.
My brother Speedy there from Hard Time Hustle. So, but we know each other. You know, we might not be dressed apart, but we know each other, right? So they hit this. The text circulates to me and Blue, and Blue hits. Blue say, "Unc, what you think?" I said, "Call your shot." Blue said, "Leave them outside in the rain." So they didn't let her in or them.
Right.
They left. That's why I don't know why she keeps saying, I came up there to collect the check. Ain't nobody giving you no check at midnight. What you talking about? Your ass got dressed, rallied up the troops to come up there on some bullshit.
But she could have got in on her own.
No.
Why not?
Because when she showed up with all of them, they put her with all of them. Cause see, they
want her in there. She's a star.
Brother, if they gonna choose between her and Blueface, the dude that made her, right? The dude that's taking the stage,
right?
Who you think gonna win?
I feel like that they would want both, though. Both is where you're really gonna get some fireworks.
Here's the thing: Blueface could call the shot on that. If it would have been Blueface showing up, she couldn't have called the shot on him. One, me and Lemmy go back 18 years.
Well, he did say Lemmy was looking out for him while he was locked up.
Me and Lemmy go back. Him and Lemmy got a relationship. We go way back. I remember when Lemmy had all them problems on Music Moguls. I helped him work a lot of that shit out because Birdman was the one kind of tripping out. You know, the relationship with him and Ray J. You know, his family sold a network to my family, Impact Network. Brandon T, that's my cousin.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? They real close. They grew up. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, she got to understand that you're only what you are to a certain extent.
But she seems like she's kind of like fully embracing the Bloods. Like she thinks she's one of them.
Okay.
Now.
Yeah, I know. That's usually how it happens. I gave her my advice.
What was your advice?
I told her she should leave Los Angeles.
In general?
Period. Baltimore.
Because of anything in particular? Or?
Yes. Start Baltimore Baddies.
The 20 versus 1 clip?
Yes.
That was part of it too?
But let me tell you something.
You think that's serious?
Let me tell you something. I done did a lot of trolling. And I am who I am. And I got a whole side that'll stand with me. But if you get into it with an individual, you keep it with that individual.
All right.
Because they'll say, oh, he did show hood. We did show hood too. We don't get along. You anyway, right? she dissed the whole Crip card.
Yeah.
There are women who bang harder than some of the men.
Right.
Y'all don't see them because they banging. But they put work in, they do all that, they serving. You see the little broad they picked up, the little Hoover chick, right? She was the leader of the whole shit, right?
What was that, Lady Poke?
Whoever she was, right?
Yeah.
Now, what's dangerous about it is she's walking around not understanding
Right.
really what she did. You thinking, you dissed her, and this is the second time she did it. I got the video where she dissed the whole the first time at my studio, but it was contained.
But it never came out?
Never came out.
Ooh.
The homegirl from 76 East Coast, Tiny Bodine's sister, wanted to whoop her ass, but they stopped her, right? Now, years later, she's on a big platform, YouTube, with a bigger voice, and you run around here with $500,000 of jury on, and you then dissed one of the biggest movements in LA County. Let's not forget this Crippin', right? Along with Blood and Paru and Hoover goes across this country. So it ain't just here, but you here in the mecca of it. It's no way that them people who call themselves living and dying about that, who will rob their own homeboy for a key of cocaine, is gonna let you run around this jungle with $500,000 of jury on, and you done dissed everything they stand for. Eventually, something's gonna happen. If I was her as a father, I would say, daughter, sister, leave. I don't wanna see nothing happen to her. I'm not a Crip, but I understand how that goes.
Right.
If I sat here right here and just dish the whole sea, there's a strong possibility I won't see Christmas.
Right.
Because now you didn't isolate it.
Yeah.
Even the enemies that don't get along, you diss them too. You can't even really go stand with nothing.
Okay, but the question is, do you think that people are actually bothered enough by this that people would be willing to act on it? I don't doubt that someone could see her out and about and do something to her, but people are not driving around looking for Chrisean, right?
Adam, the problem is you sit down with me and Brig and then Hefe and dudes that's kind of like
mellowed out a little.
On our shit, right?
I feel you. I'm just saying that's a different thing to go out hunting Chrisean.
Listen, bro. There's some people out in this world, more so than the ones that's not, who that's their life. They feed on that. She's food. Not only did you violate, you got $500,000 on your body. You get what I'm saying? So it's some real, man, I got some homies that if you say cuz around them, they getting off. They want to kill something. And there's some Crips if you say blood around them. These people do exist. They're not in this space because I don't even bring them around. Because I know in our space we mix. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And you can't. They just not ready for this type of environment. But, you know, my advice to her is on some real shit. I'm going to tell you why. Because when shit like that happens, the wrong person always gets hit. And I would hate for a tragedy to happen.
You know what's crazy?
It always happens like that.
You know what's crazy is that's the homie that she was talking to, D-Mac.
It's bigger than him.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that, like, I was kind of impressed with how he held his composure together.
I'm surprised he ain't caught no heat or not getting at her.
Yeah, because it would have been pretty reasonable for him to, but I was
kick a chair, kick her out the chair, something.
Because he's fresh up off the porch, so it's like he's a younger dude. I wouldn't have been surprised if he would have wilded it out, but I thought that he kept it pretty player and kept it moving because he let her know that ain't cool, but he didn't wild out. He didn't act on it.
She lucky D-Mac, I don't know him, didn't have a couple of his homegirls there because they'd have rushed her. See, that's bigger than D-Mac. Wherever he from, that's cool. He's from such and such crib. See what I'm saying? So D-Mac can't control that.
Yeah.
D-Mac can't say, well, she dissed me, she called me a bitch, or she dissed my hood, let me deal with my hood on it. She dissed every Compton crib, every neighborhood crib, every block Crip, every underground Crip, the set of Hoover Crips, the Hustler Crips. She didn't, the Mafia Crips, she didn't diss the whole shit.
I guess I'm just surprised I haven't seen anybody mad about it yet. Like you would think that there's gonna be an Instagram reel of a guy saying, "Man, fuck that, man." Just somebody doing it for some clout. It feels like people don't really care that much.
Adam, I got homies that don't know how Instagram works.
Keep in mind, gang, be careful when you taking a bite of that forbidden fruit.